Hello everybody and welcome to beautiful Zielona Góra. You're standing with me because you're watching this, in the market square. Started in the 14th century, basic construction was done, and they're still working on it, I can tell you. You might hear occasional sounds of workmen. There's a lot of renovation. Even the last time I was here several years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, and already a huge difference I can see in what's going on here. So you're starting with a really good structure that was not destroyed in the war. This is a big deal in Poland. That's why Krakow is so beautiful, because it was not destroyed in the war. And Torun, for example, another city not destroyed in the war. It makes a big difference because then you have access to this historical beauty, knowledge, architecture, art. And if you just have a look around at the buildings here, I mean, forget the modern signs. These are old buildings that have been renovated. Some of them extremely old, several hundred years old, in fact, which in Poland is unusual because of the 2 wars that were fought here, and of course communist degradation of the architectural legacy of Poland over the time of the Soviet occupation. The town hall itself was built in about 500 years ago, as I said in the previous program, so that was a good guess. About 500 years ago, and the interesting thing was the streets running off the square at the time were called after the different occupations. So you had Carpenter Street, and you had Bread Street, and etc. You had the streets after the professions, which I suppose is not unique, but it's unusual in my experience in Poland to have it so organized, which bespeaks of a bit of Teutonic organization combined with Polish flair, if you can say so. Of course, this city has been, as Grünberg, the Germans call it, it's been under a nice hubcap. A nice manhole cover. These manhole covers have the name of the cities on them, and usually an escutcheon of some kind, a design of some kind, and those are always fun to note. You come around down here. Hey, look, I don't know where the discos are, folks. We're doing something different here. You can watch other people jumping around about where the best discos are. Just look that up. What I'm interested in explaining to you why you should come here, and because you can go to a disco anywhere, right? You can eat pizza anywhere. You should come here because you want to find out about the history of Germany and Poland and where it intertwines here in Lubusz. Exceptionally important place. The gateway to Poland, Lubusz was called. Look down this street. Again, beautiful tenement houses, beautiful buildings. Now, you can never get lost in Zielona Góra, I'm starting to understand. They have these beautifully placed signs everywhere. So you can see up here, down here is the church of the evangelistic church, they call it. An evangelistic church is, well, just come, I'll show it to you, is a church that was Lutheran and was switched back to Catholicism, and that's the white church down there. It's a beautiful wood paneling on the sides. Anyway, that's that church. The Blessed Mother of Czestochowa is what it's called now. It was called something different by the Lutherans, no doubt. You have also the city walls, mury miejskie. That means, mury miejskie means city walls. Mury is walls, plural. This way, of course, the Ratusz, the town hall. And then you have the Hunger Tower. The Hunger Tower, it sounds very exciting, doesn't it? I haven't read what that is yet, but it sounds tremendously exciting, especially if you're hungry. And down here you have the city buildings, courthouses and things like that. It's all laid out for you right there. I'm going to show you this too. This is interesting. We can take the camera this way. Okay, what's this? 1925. This is a beautiful arcade building, and there's a monument to or a plaque rather to 100 years of hunting. I don't know why. But they're very happy about the hunters. But why not? Because it's a great and beautiful countryside, full of river valleys around here. The Bobra, the Oder, and the Nesse. I mean, this is a beautifully riverine area. It's got meadows. It's got beautiful forests and beautiful countryside for farming. You have also in the summer the fruits are absolutely unbelievable. I must find a shot of some fruit and talk to one of the sellers and show you that, because they get the fresh produce here and in France. They're the best small farmer fresh produce in Europe. So there you are. Okay, that's all I got for right now from Zielona Góra. We'll give you a little something. Watch the trailer. We'll come back with a little something before we say goodbye for tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm Will Richardson in Zielona Góra. Watch the trailer. Be right back to cap this. All right, everybody. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that beautiful trailer, because the sights around here are amazing. Look at this church. That's a wood frame church built in the mid-1700s. It's called by the Polish an evangelistic church, but that simply means Protestant, or in this case, because it's German, Lutheran, most likely. And it is Lutheran, and it would be most likely. The main church, as you may know, of Scandinavia, northern countries, as well as Germany, is Lutheranism. Holland, all of those countries were Protestantism after Martin Luther took over. But to the Catholics, it's an evangelistic church, which is a sweet name, really. Being an evangelist for the Lord. Okay. Inside you have wood-beamed roof. It's extraordinary. It's locked now. Unfortunately, we can't go in and show you that. Sorry, because it's worth seeing. At any rate, what a beautiful building. And how lucky we are that it was not destroyed. And one of the reasons, perhaps, that this place was not destroyed is it's off the main routes into Germany. You go straight, only you come to a little town called Guben, with Guben on the other side of the river. Gubin with an I, Guben with an E, that's the German one, and the Polish side. Used to be one town, divided now by the river Nesse. We're going there, you're going to see it. So this history is very much schizophrenic in this part of the world. And one of the reasons it would have been destroyed is because the Germans were here, and they didn't turn it into a fortress like they did Wrocław. Wrocław was turned into a fortress by the Germans. The Russians advanced, destroyed the city. Hideous destruction, 85%, 85%, which is a lot, as you might imagine. Okay, So this is beautiful Zielona Góra. I recommend that if you're coming to this part of the world, this is a great place to stop, get a room, plenty of things available, both Airbnb to a couple, 3 really nice hotels, and hang out and go for day trips. There's a lot to see in this area, and we're going to continue showing you that. Like us on Facebook, like us on YouTube. Just search Poland Daily Travel, and it will come up on YouTube or Facebook, and then you can write me a note. You can like it if you like it. I hope you do. And now I'm going to twist your arm. You have to like it. You know what I mean? People, like this, like this. No, it's too aggressive. If you like it, give us a shout. It helps us if you become a patron or a subscriber. So, at any rate, I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm Will Richardson in Zielona Góra in front of a beautiful, breathtaking church. There are only 3 or 4 of these in Poland. So feast your eyes. I'm getting out of the picture. Bye.